Hello, my name is Ari,
And my name is Dante.
and this is PenPop.
It is 9 a.m.
More like 10 a.m.
In my world, it's 9 a.m. And I'm tired.
I woke up at 7:30.
Yeah, I tried to do that, and then I heard, please motherfuckers ain't stopping me at 9 o'clock, so.
And he said, I will be stopped.
I will be stopped by the constructed time.
Listen, I want to say something.
Okay.
We fucked up this episode, everybody.
Oh, okay, we're acknowledging it.
Yeah, we are. So basically, we recorded this whole episode. It was beautifully done. I'm so sorry.
It was during Christmas, too. It was so much time my Santa hat on.
Yeah. It was nice. It was nice.
It was so good.
We fucked it up. We did not record. We did not upload it. It upload failed. Something happened. We don't know. Conspiracy said.
Still have my Christmas tree up, though.
So this is a repeat episode. Not repeat. But like, you know what I'm saying.
The re-up.
The re-up. So please bear with us. But anyways, with a further ado, let's get into this episode.
Let's dive into Montero. Call Me By Your Name by Lil Nas X. PenPop.
Before we get into the lyrics, we have to get into the history behind Montero. What do you remember about Montero? Or Call Me By Your Name, if I should say. What I remember was that it was my birthday. It was March 27th. So any of y'all, by the way, if y'all want to send me any gifts on my birthday, March 27th, Mariah, me and her, we share birthdays, Queen and I. So I'm kidding. Do not send me anything. I don't want it.
Why not?
So,
I want it. Send it to me.
No, please save your coins. This economy is going for a downfall. Anyways.
Okay, but that's not my problem.
No, so I remember that, and you sent me the cookies. Remember the cookies you sent me, like shortbread?
Yes.
I had like that was good. Maybe I have a picture.
We had to pull something together because
because I didn't want anything.
The thing is, I was staying at my grandma's, like literally 5 minutes away.
Yeah,
and
like 2 minutes away.
But I did not have access to a car, and I sure as hell wasn't walking. So we need to pull something together, and I came up with something quick, something sweet for the kids,
and you did,
and the kids enjoyed it.
I ate it in 20 minutes. I remember that, and then I never tuned in. I never seen the video, like heard the full song. I've heard the song because of little snippets here and there, but fully I don't think I have.
TikTok.
I didn't watch the video because people, the whole thing. I did see some parts because of TikTok, the whole Titanic happening, whatever. But I don't remember anything specifically about that. But I remember having to just force feed myself because of TikTok on that little aspect of it. But anyways, what about you? What do you remember? I know you definitely have some specific recollections.
Absolutely. I'm always going to give a specific recollection and a tangent. Well, I just moved houses. And we didn't have access to Wi-Fi because we're still figuring that out. So I was in the middle of midterms.
By the way, it was the Northern Lights territory. If you didn't know that, it's literally like close to Alaska. But anyways,
absolutely, And I took a polar bear to my grandma's because I needed to get a stable Wi-Fi connection to do my midterms and finals.
It's funny because you have a white car now.
I know. My daily routine was wake up. Yeah. Walk and call Ari, talking about pop culture, probably updating him about the controversy. Eat lunch, do some work, listen to Chloe and Halle, exactly at 3 o'clock, Chloe and Halle time. That's my sacred time. Go on Twitter, do some more work, dinner, make an iced coffee, shower, and then watch Scandal. That's it.
That was his whole routine.
And again, I was kind of just keeping up, like, through Pop Grave, hearing the song through TikTok, and also looking into, like, the controversy on the Twitter with the Republicans.
Right. Irrelevant. Anyways, let's dive a little bit deeper into the history. Montero, Call Me By Your Name is a song that American rapper and singer Lil Nas X first previewed in Super Bowl 55 commercial in February 2021. The song was released on March 26, the day before my birthday, 2021, through Columbia Records as a lead single and a title track from his debut studio album of the same name. It was written by Lil Nas X along with the producer Take a Day Trip, Omid Fedi, and Roy Lenzo. By the way, if I say any of those names wrong, I don't care. It's a hip-hop electropop song with a guitar and hand clap and syncopation.
The song is noted for its queer themes, including sexually explicit lyrics, Are we really doing this at 10 a.m.? Taking its name from the 2017 film Call Me by Your Name, which centers on an LGBTQ romance between two men and will forever make you think differently about peaches.
The music video for a song depicts Lil Nas X in a number of biblically inspired scenes, including an artist riding a stripper pole to hell and giving a lap dance to Satan. It was praised by the critics for blood. Oh my god.
Bold. Do I need to bold it?
I mean, I'm bolding, so anyways. It was praised by critics for bold queer sensibilities, but were also the subject of backlash from a number of conservative figures in the United States who deemed the content immoral or harmful to children.
The single cover was created by Spanish-Croatian artist Filip Pustik and features Lil Nas X as both Adam and God in the reinterpretation of Michelangelo's The Creation of Adam.
On the day the single's release, Lil Nas X shared an open letter to his 14-year-old self on Twitter, reflecting on his choice to come out at an early age and his nervousness about the song, hoping it would open doors for many other queer people to simply exist.
The song had several different versions similar to Old Town Road, such as an extended version, a muffled version titled Montero, but you're in the bathroom of hell while Lil Nas is giving Satan a lap dance in the other room. Now that's a mouthful.
Now, how did he fit that into the title of the song? Isn't it like a certain
only 150 characters for you to?
That's what I said.
I think you get certain exceptions as an artist.
I don't
know. When you have the number one song of all time, I guess you just
they don't
break
care.
the rules. An instrumental version, as well as a behind-the-scenes look behind the song's recording process, an a cappella version, and a lo-fi version.
Now, for a little on the controversy, Nas offered $10,000 through a pole dancing challenge on social media platform TikTok with the hashtag pole dancing to hell, a collaboration with the AR app Jadu, a game titled Twerk Hero, and several t-shirts in a collaboration with Pisses Lime.
I missed all this. They did not cover this on Pop Grave.
I don't remember this at all.
Not that I recall.
But I mean, hey.
I love it though. Sorry. On April 13, it was reported the song was briefly removed from streaming service for unknown reasons. I remember this. After Lil Nas had asked his fans to stream the song because it may no longer be available tomorrow. Mm-hmm. His label said it was out of their control, but did not elaborate at all. Ultimately, it is still here today. And now for the shoes.
Lil Nas has collaborated with an art collective MSCHF product studio to create 666 individually numbered pairs on Nike Air Max 97. Satan shoes, as he called it, adorned with pentagrams, inverted crosses, and the Bible verse Luke 10:18, which we do not know what it is. But let me put the Bible up.
Pull her up.
Luke 10:18. And we got her. For those who are, I know Jesus personally. I feel like Terry Joe for a minute there. I'm so sorry. Okay, do you know what Mark, Luke, and John is? What number is it?
I'm a Christian.
Luke what? Luke 10 to 10:18.
Yes.
What book is that? Is that Old or New Testament? I'm so sorry. I don't know Jesus that well.
I want to say new.
Okay, so I'm going to new one.
It's been a minute.
Is new one the back and the one in the back or the front?
The back.
Okay.
Is there no table of contents in the Bible?
Glossary?
Sorry, it's been a minute since I opened one.
We're in Luke. I mean, I have it, doesn't mean I open it.
I have several copies of the Bible, but they're all like children's versions. So, like, I don't have the actual copy of it.
And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fell from heaven.
That's it?
That's it. That's 18. Luke 10:18. And it's Jesus' words, so because it's in red, right?
Okay.
So he said, I beheld Satan as lightning fell from heaven. So basically he watched like the fall. That's why the pole makes sense, because he's pole dancing to hell.
Right.
Instead of lightning to hell.
Okay. I get it.
Okay.
So it's not anything like
Hebrew 11.
Too bad. See, from the outside of the shoe, it looks bad. When you look into the verse, it's not too bad, I guess. But
you're still putting pentagrams and inverted crosses, which people are going to get offended by that. So
you got to do a little bit of blasphemy. Anyways.
I mean, that's the whole topic of the season. Blasphemous behavior.
As well as ink mixed with 1 drop of blood from a member of the team in the sole of the shoe, which is collected over the course of a week.
Wait. He made them drop a blood in it?
Allegedly, that's what I'm reading. Which was collected over the course of a week, priced at $1,018 per pair, and sold out in under a minute. Nike was not involved in the design or the release of the shoe and later filed a lawsuit against the MSCHF for trademark infringement and dilution.
A U.S. District Court in New York approved for a temporary restraining order against MSCHAF, I don't know what the name is, thereby preventing further sales of the shoes, though they were already shipped to their buyers. The MSCHAF issued a voluntary product recall and buying back at any selling shoes at the original price. So basically, $1,018, they were paying the original price that they paid.
Wow, so they didn't even profit from this.
So they made no money.
But Lil Nas got the exposure. Exactly.
I guess, yeah.
So David Harris, a magister of the Church of Satan, approved of the music video's portrayal of consensual sexuality as well as the ending of Lil Nas crowning himself Satan. We'll talk about that later.
The governor of South Dakota, Kristi Noem, conservative pundit Candace Owens, and evangelical pastor Mark Burns all reacted negatively on Twitter, as did rapper Joyce Lucas and athlete Nick Young and Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, basically they were all dogging on him. And then he went on Twitter. There is a mass shooting every week that our government does nothing to stop. Me sliding down a CGI pole, sorry, isn't what's destroying society. And I am an adult.
I agree.
I am not going to spend my entire career trying to cater to your children. That is your job. Speak on it. Among other retorts. However, he also confessed that the backlash put an emotional toll on him. Understandably so.
Montero, Call Me By Your Name, debuted at Billboard Hot 100, giving Lil Nas his second #1 hit on the chart, Old Town Road. It was certified platinum in the United States by the RIAA on April 22nd, 2021.
And that's how you silence the haters. Outside of the US, Montero topped the charts in 20 other countries, including Canada, Australia, Ireland, France, and the United Kingdom. It also received nominations for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Best Music Video at the 2022 Grammys.
Gag.
And that's how you do
and
it.
Who can stop him? Nobody. We'll be back after the short messages. Hey guys, we're stopping our very own podcast for our own fake ad until we get sponsorships by brand.
We love manifesting. Make sure to follow us on whatever social media you're on at PenPop Podcast to get notified for new episodes, because why would you miss them?
You can also message us your thoughts for future episode or just talk to us about pop music in general on our personal accounts at Dante Exito or at Ari Dominguez Official.
And if you like what you're hearing so far, don't forget to leave us a rating or review from wherever you're listening to this podcast.
And now, back to PenPop.
I'm in my pen.
It's time to get your pens out.
Let's start with our thoughts on what Lil Nas X said.
Okay, so this is the lyrics now, and he said, here we go, we'll start line by line, and we go into a little dissection into one of them. Okay, ready? Here we go. I caught a bat yesterday. Gag, me too, bitch. I gotta go. I took a big dump yesterday. Anyways, you...
Oh, I thought this was a classy party.
It ain't. You hit me with a call to your place. So, I caught a bat yesterday. You hit me with a call to your place. Okay? Set in the mood. I love the little mood. Why am I holding this card in my hand?
He's after a man, and he called him up.
Yeah, he said, come up.
The lyric is, ain't been out in a while anyway. And I'm saying, probably because COVID. Because at that point, we were opening up only to be shut back down. Only to be opened back up. And yeah, you get the point.
Was hoping I will catch you throwing smiles in my face. I guess, like, smiling at them, like...
I don't know.
He was entertain him, like love him, like please him.
I think just going out and smiling.
Okay. Romantic talking? Question mark. You don't even have to try. Basically saying you're just a romantic without even trying.
Exactly.
You're just a charmer. What's the word? A charming person? Yeah.
Charming. Yes. Charming personality.
Yeah. So you don't even have to be romantic. You're already here. I'm already here. You call me. I'm here.
It's an effortless connection.
All right. And then he goes into, you're cute enough to F-U-C-K with me tonight.
Okay.
So basically,
I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. I don't need to explain that to you.
We're building up to something.
And then he goes, looking at the table, all I see is weed and white. Referencing,
dreaming of a white Christmas.
I think it was more of a snorting Christmas, but anyways, baby,
I'm aware.
Goes to the lyrics. Baby, you're living the life, but I can't say the word. You ain't living right. So basically, saying
you need to get on that white Christmas.
You need to get rid of it.
You ain't living yet.
Oh, okay.
You ain't living right without me and the white Christmas.
So it can be both ways. You can say you need to do that, or go the other way and not do that.
It's like he's tempting him. It's like a satanical figure.
Right.
Come to my side. You're not living right. I'm gonna show you how it's done.
With cocaine and weed? Okay. So cocaine and drinking with your friends.
The White Christmas.
Got it. So basically, come, let's go, let's do this fun party time.
Okay.
You live in the dark, boy. I cannot pretend.
Now this can be interpreted different ways. To me, this sounds like you're closeted. Come with me. Be open.
Got it.
Hang out with me in the White Christmas.
Yeah, or like basically,
or also
you're living the wrong life. Come do this thing with me, or claiming his self power, saying that because the whole thing is about saying, right? So he's saying, claiming myself as, sure, I live in the dark, but now I'm gonna be that bitch, and I'm gonna show you who I am. Come to the other side. Next line, I'm not faced, only here to sin.
He said, I'm on demon time. Only.
Exactly.
Now. Hot girl summer.
If Eve ain't in your garden, you know that you can. Basically saying, if you don't have nobody in your garden, nobody
in the garden,
in a relationship. Oh, got it.
That's what I'm interpreting it as. The snake in the garden. Y'all get what I'm saying?
That was too graphic. No, we're not putting that in there.
The snake in your garden.
Wait, they got it. I think you got it.
Do they? I don't know.
If you're listening, people, he just signaled snake in the garden. So if you can signal that. Now, if you're driving, please be careful on the streets.
It's not a classy party.
So basically, it can be that thing you said, or it can be if you don't have a girlfriend, you have a boyfriend, please call me. Because then he goes into the next line, call me what you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me whenever the hell you want. I'll be here. I'm still here.
I'm curious if he was referencing Kim Possible here. When she's like, call me, beat me if you want to reach me whenever you need me, baby. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. I'm just saying, like...
I mean, I think so.
That's our generation. But yeah.
Call me when you want. Call me when you name. I'll be on the way. I'll be on the way like... I don't know what that...
It's meditating? I don't know.
Like...
Okay. Okay, so how is my gesture going to be cut out? But that's okay.
Because it's a sound. Your gesture is graphic.
Okay.
There you go. You said that. They don't know what mine is.
I. The next line. A. Is it A or I?
Ready? Next verse. I think it's the next verse.
Okay.
I want to sell while you're buying.
The White Christmas.
Could be. I want to sell while you're buying. Or just be like, I want to fall in love with you. I want to take what you're giving. Like this.
Yes.
This loving person, this whatever you're giving, girl. Snake in the garden. I want to feel your ass in Hawaii. Huh? That one I'm lost.
Okay, so this one, remember last time, it took us a while to get this.
What was it?
But basically, we were like, feel on your ass, that's pretty self-explanatory. But we were like, why Hawaii, of all places?
The pineapple thing you said.
Because Hawaii is known for pineapples. And pineapples, as you know, go look it up.
No, I don't want to know. No, you know.
Anyway.
I'm looking up how old it is.
Because at first we were like, is it because Hawaii has like a lot of drug dealers? I don't know. Because remember, he's selling the White Christmas.
He's April 9, 1999. Wow, that's such a good number. I don't know. I'm still not convinced by that little pineapple thing.
Where are we?
So
I want that jet lag from...
Fucking and flying.
Yeah.
Because always
kind of
visiting
like
him.
A side-to-side moment.
Wait a minute. What if the person lives in Hawaii? I want to feel your ass in Hawaii. Because they call me when you want. Call me when you need. I'll be on the way. He's on the way to it. Taking a flight to Hawaii. Maybe he lives in Hawaii.
Maybe it's a long-distance relationship. We don't know.
Long-distance relationship. For sure.
But also, maybe it's just because Hawaii is a nice tropical place. It's hot like hell. And that's where we're going.
There's something there we don't know yet. Because I'm telling you, something happens in Hawaii. Maybe
it's just his favorite place. I don't know.
Is he where is he from? I don't remember.
No idea.
Then he says, can I say that? Shoot a child in your mouth while I'm writing?
Okay. It is 10 a.m. Honestly, I shouldn't be judging because I literally listened to like Janet Jackson. Would you mind at like 7 a.m. in the morning on the train to school?
Oh. Why me?
Why am I in this long distance relationship? Why am I falling into temptation? Why am I here? Why am I doing this?
A sign of the times every time that I speak. We think that this is from, because he was that bitch for a hot minute. That every time he speaks, of course, people listen because he was, 19 weeks on number one?
Mm-hmm. Every time
everybody's listening.
He releases now, right now, he is in the imperial phase of his career. He is the moment, as we say.
But it's mostly because, no shade, but it's mostly because every word he says is controversial.
Yeah, he definitely knows how to. That's why he's a sign of the times every time he speaks. We're all waiting for what's the next meme that he's going to start? What's the next controversial thing he's going to do? What's the next thing he's going to tweet?
But
what's the next? Remember when he had like the baby for Halloween or whatever?
Yeah.
Or no, when the album was coming out, he was like pregnant or whatever. He knows how to wield the media. He knows, but he also knows how our generation works. And that's what a lot of artists are missing today because they're not Gen Z. He's Gen Z. So he is on the cultural pulse right now. He is the zeitgeist of what Gen Z is.
Next line. A dime and a nine. It was mine every week.
A dime is 10 cents.
Yes.
The nine.
And the nine.
19 weeks.
Right.
Old Town Road.
So I guess.
Number one for 19 weeks.
Exactly. So basically he's saying, I'm that bitch for a minute. You gotta listen to every word, every inch. What a time. An incline. God was shining on. What a time, an incline. Right. So it's an incline.
It's a big achievement. Never been done before.
Success. Yeah. And getting closer to God. And the devil.
Yeah, because the devil at the top. And it's like if you look up to the person at the top, we look up to the person at the top of the Hot 100.
Right. But that's what we're saying, as if the satanic being that they say he was getting closer to God and inclined towards heaven and, being this big thing that everyone loved. And then he says, now I can leave. So basically implying that I'm already here. You put me here. You guys watched. You guys listened. You guys did everything. So I'm here. You can't change me. You can't move me.
I think it's two things. I think it's like, now I'm at a point where I'm in an imperial phase. Whatever I do is not seen as wrong. Like whatever he does, we eat it up right now.
I guess, yeah.
And also now I can't leave. Maybe it's like a pressure to always be on top. Because I think there was a pressure after Old Town Road because it's like, what is he going to do next? If this does not do good, they would label him as a one-hit wonder. Now he's broken that label. He's obviously not. There is that sophomore slump that whenever an artist comes out with a big debut album, they have to match that album or surpass it, or else they are seen as a one-hit wonder. So right now, Olivia Rodrigo, she had a huge first album. We're all waiting to see what she does next. And if it doesn't match the same success as Sour or surpasses it, they will label her as a one-hit wonder, which is unfortunate.
But why would he say, now I can't leave?
I don't know. I just feel like it's like, now I can't leave from the charts or else it will be seen as bad.
That's true, yeah.
Because people now, they do care about the charts more.
Next line, sorry. And now I'm acting hella elite. Yeah, that ties in with what you were saying, that he is always going to be at the top, so that's why he has to always be.
And in that moment, hell, if I was number one for 19 weeks, I'd feel like I was the shit too.
Right, you beat Mariah's record.
Yeah.
You beat Mariah. Do you know how?
That's how hard, you know how hard that is?
Exactly.
It
Mariah.
took almost 30 years to beat
Mariah.
That. Now, grant you, it was with streaming and remixes and everything.
Mariah.
But it's hard.
Mariah.
And she's coming back with Christmas.
Now, next time he said, never wanted someone who was in the same level as him. That was one to aspire to more. What if he's in love with someone higher? Like an elite. In
the Illuminati?
And maybe the Illuminati meetings are in Hawaii. Hey.
I mean, as we know, every pop star, it is essential that you are part of the Illuminati. The contract was signed.
And then maybe the contract is in Hawaii. I don't know. Next line. I want to F the ones I envy. I'm telling you, he's talking about someone who is higher or lower. Someone that I envy. Like, someone who he's not at his level with. That could be higher or lower.
But he envies them?
Maybe he envies someone who's lower because they have something that he don't. Like, no longer have fame. No longer have to feed into the cycle of society.
Or also maybe it's F over the people that I envy. Because that's what Satan did. He manipulated people. He got revenge on people. So now I'm on top. So now everybody who doubted me and everybody that used to be envious of because I wasn't at that place. Now I'm that bitch, and I'm gonna F you over and don't mess with because I am at the top.
And then he goes into cocaine and drinking with your friends. You live in the dark, boys. I cannot pretend. I'm not phased, only here to sin. What if he's talking to himself? Cocaine and drinking with your friends. It's no longer what you need to do. Boy, you live in the dark. Get out. This is not it. You're a supreme elite member now. You an Illuminati member. You need to get your shit together. I'm not phased, only here to sin. Well, but then you see.
See, I think he's talking about right before his first EP came out. I'm trying to remember before his first EP, Panini. That's when he came out. He posted that video with the rainbow.
Panini.
Hey Panini. It was the song after Old Time
Road. A panini press? I love a panini press.
I mean, he makes a good panini. With ham and cheese. I'm sorry. Like, it's...
No,
I don't know. It's simple.
They're just making me hungry.
I mean, I haven't eaten anything. I had vitamins. I had my...
Did we even finish your thoughts? You got distracted by the food, didn't you?
We're distracted because I need breakfast. Yeah, I mean, it could definitely be him talking about himself. I'm not phased, only here to sin. Yeah, maybe he was in a messy era before his first album, and then he like got it together.
Maybe got it together, and that's why he became this big thing. Pre-chorus, and even in your garden, you know that you can. Call me when you want. Call me when you need. Call me in the morning. I'll be on the way. Call me when you want. Call me when you need. Call me out by your name. I'll be on the way. Like
then we get into like a post-chorus where it's like call me by your name with a in the back. Tell me you love me in private. So obviously they're like around, whatever, talking to each other.
They're definitely they're not an out relationship.
Call me by your name.
Out by name.
I do not care if you're lying.
If he's lying about who? What?
I don't know. About being Satan? About having white Christmas? About living in Hawaii? Like, I guess we'll never know.
I would never know.
No, he's talking about a lover here. He's like, I don't care if you're lying. I don't care if you're lying, but I need a snake in the garden or whatever.
Oh god, here we go back to the snake.
I'm just referencing it back to the past. Like, I'm just saying he doesn't care or what you do. He just cares about the moment. Yeah, I want to get. I'm in my bag. No, I'm in my comma into my comma. I'm still oh.
The way you read that was.
Whenever I see I just think muffins. It's like a forgotten. Listen. It's a forgotten 2000s chain. They had like muffins, really big muffins, by the way.
It forgotten because you ate half the inventory.
Stop it. No, but they used to have them at the mall, and I think they shut down. I don't know if they're more like US.
I never heard of them.
And it's like 3 M's.
Wait.
Muffins. So like we call it muffins.
I never heard of this. The last location was half closed in 2020.
The pandemic.
What a fucking 2020. Ooh, I hate it so much. Anyways, back to Lil Nas.
Yeah, so he's just getting his snake in the garden in the last post-chorus, and I think that's it. But it's interesting because like in the music video, this part is like him giving the lap dance to Satan. I don't know what I was going to say. The thought left my mind, but I'm just drawing comparisons.
I literally saw it leave. Anyways, so now we're going to talk a little bit about the music videos, their performances, their interviews, or whatever we have seen about him. So, Dante, take it away.
The music video has a lot of technology going on, a lot of green screens going on.
Yep.
It's like the intro is like the 10 Commandments. We're in the land of Montero or whatever. He's sitting under the tree.
Moses.
And then basically the snake from the Adam and Eve is like slithering up the tree and whatever. And then he sees the snake and he starts running. And then like the snake kind of like pins him down. And then they kind of like start, but then we transition to kind of like a Bridgerton moment where they're in like this, I'm trying to remember, like a palace or something with like it's all stone and everybody's got like the dusty curly wigs or whatever. And they got him like chained up or something and they're like sending him to hell, I guess. I don't know. It was very like Hunger Games, Capital. He kind of looked like Effie with like the pink and the blue.
Do you think he's saying that because of the old white standards, the beginnings of time that they crucified him or whatever?
Like the Bible,
like
they're
like trying
if you're going to go to hell.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like the old people are trying to, like, that's what he's saying. And then he'll go to hell, and then because what's the next?
Yeah, so basically they sent him to hell.
This.
And then the next part is him like going down the pole in boots and red braids. And then And then I wrote down from heaven to hell, very much Beyonce, been down. Then he is with Satan, and he's kind of like, you know, giving him a lap dance, and then eventually he like kills him. I forget what he does. I don't know if he's like behind him and then like his neck. I forget. I'll have to go watch it again. But after that, he takes his horns and puts it on his head, and his eyes start glowing. So it's kind of like, is he taking over Satan? Is he renouncing Satan by killing him? I don't know.
Or maybe, I think he's trying to replace it, saying that if you tell me I'm the devil, then I'm going to wear it. I'm going to be that person who...
If you label me,
I'm going to claim it.
I'm going to claim it and make it my own.
Exactly. Claim my status. BICT8. What performances do you love about him?
Performances? I really like the Grammy Awards, the 64th Grammy Awards performance. He did a mashup of Dead Right Now, Montero, and Industry Baby with Jack Harlow. And it was kind of like Roman Holiday, where it's like there's a choir, there's synthesizers.
I remember this.
He's a giant head sculpture. See, that's the thing, is I don't remember. I don't know if it was during the ceremony or if it was like the pre-ceremony, because they do have like a pre-ceremony.
I don't remember.
Do all the nominations. I don't remember during the televised, but I could be wrong. And he has this giant head sculpture of him. And the outfit is like a military jacket with the, what do you call them? The bristles? Like the brush. You know what I'm talking about. Like the Prince Charming and Cinderella. It's like the bristle shoulders. And it's kind of like
the little drapes.
Yeah, and like in all of these performances, he really draws from Michael Jackson, like his Dangerous era in 1991, where he's like this kind of like Dangerous era like jacket. If you know Michael Jackson, like he always wore those military jackets with the bristles. It was basically that. And yeah, and then some choreo, whatever. Then the other notable performance is the BET Awards, where he did a royal rendition of Montero, Call Me by Your Name. And this, he takes full homage from Michael Jackson, Dangerous Era, from Remember the Time, which is Egyptian themed. I'm getting there. The point is getting there.
Okay.
And he kind of puts in a little bit of Remember the Time in a medley, and then also it's all Egyptian themed. And as we know, the plot of Remember the Time is he falls in love with the pharaoh's wife, and in this, he is the pharaoh, and then like the dancers, I guess, are like supposed to be Michael Jackson, and so at the end, he kisses two of them at the end. And it was really groundbreaking because that's never been done before on BET. And also there was a lot of backlash from other rappers, other industry peers. You could see in the audience, people were pissed. It was like when Beyonce performed at the Country Music Awards. Like you could see people were visibly pissed in the audience. But I don't care. He was opening the door and he was being groundbreaking. And that's what you do as an artist. You have a statement, you gotta have something to say, and you bring it to the stage.
Okay, so now that you've heard our opinions and content from Lil Nas X, what are your final thoughts on Call Me By Your Name, Montero, Lil Nas X?
I think the message was there. You know, if you're gonna label me this, then I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna reclaim it. Even though it's not true, whatever, like, everybody has a right to love who they want, and you know, you love who you love, and God makes everybody in their own way for a reason. And I think this whole narrative of you're going to hell is just really stupid. And I think that it was perfectly executed, the controversy. I loved it because like we don't have these moments in pop culture anymore where it's like controversial. It's an era. It's a whole rollout just for a single. Like there's it was a very good rollout. It was performances, promo, different versions. A little bit of controversy. You just need just a little bit. That's what makes it roll out fun. And I can see why the song was a hit. The visual attached to it has really cool graphics. I love all the pop culture references to the icons of the past through the whole promotional campaign, because I love my icons and legends. And the numbers don't lie. It was meant to be a hit.
I agree 100%. I think to believe he's trying to say or normalize the, you know, the whole heaven and hell kind of thing. It's like, yes, also talking about a very sensitive topic, which is LGBTQAI+.
Yes.
And trying to say that, you know what, if you give me this title, I'm going to be this person who, you know what, I'm going to be this. But let it be known, I don't want to be here. And maybe that's why he's trying to say that, you know, what we were saying before, is trying to get out of this dark place that we have put him in, or society has put them in. And then he's trying to get out. I don't know. It just came to my mind when I said that. But I do believe it was a very impactful song. I mean, the numbers don't lie, like you said.
Absolutely.
People have their opinions. I'm not going to change that. You're entitled to them. But at the end of the day, is an artist trying to make a statement, trying to make his pen known, and trying to make his pen pop. We have to understand what he's saying beneath those lyrics or beneath those metaphors. Because if you don't, then you're missing the whole point. Because at the end of the day, that's what artist is, taking something that is very absurd, very critical, making a good point behind it.
Yeah.
And if we haven't understood that from Gaga, from Nicki Minaj, all the people who have come before, if you don't understand that now, girl, stop listening to music.
Yeah, because it's very chaste. It's very pure. I mean, like, drawing back to the Judas episode, they take it literally. When Christians or conservative people, they see Satan and like, it's like a moral panic. It's like, I'm like, it's not to be taken literally. Because, first of all, it's the extreme Christians who are putting this label on the LGBT community that they're going to have.
That's what I'm saying.
It's probably, I think he's like one of the first persons who actually has like, who was exploring the concepts like, okay, let's see what happens when we go to hell.
Yeah, exactly. But at the end of the day, like you were saying, the Christians are the ones that are making them feel that way. You're giving them the title, but yet when they reciprocate it back to you, oh, no, we can't take it. Girl, shut the hell up. Oh. Thank you so much for being here today. We enjoyed being with you, breaking down this little episode of Lil Nas X. I think, listen, I'm going to give him his props. I think he did a great job. I liked the lyrics. I think he did what he had to do. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Dante?
Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Give us a rate or review. Follow us on socials. Lovely love. And
absolutely
have a good day.
Love and eat the garden. And what is it? The snake in the garden.
I hope we all get a snake in our garden. PenPop is produced and edited by Ari Dominguez and Dante DiDomenico, hosted by Ari Dominguez and Dante DiDomenico. Graphics created by Ari and Dante. Theme music created by Ari. Thank you to the listeners who support us. If you'd like to show your support or learn more information, visit the show notes in your podcast app. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing.